Hey everyone, Anthony Scott here at ToyHypeUSA.com. Today I am taking a look at Hasbro's newly released Ghostbusters Plasma Series Ecto-1 from 1984. This is 1/18th scale and it will be compatible with the upcoming O-ring styled Ghostbusters figures that should be shipping around February 2025. So I don't have those figures in hand for this review. However, I do have some O-ring G.I. Joes that I'm going to be putting inside the vehicle just to show you guys what it will look like with figures inside. Special shout out and thank you to site sponsor BigBadToyStore for sending along the Ecto-1 for review. It's greatly appreciated. To buy this and additional figures, please use our links off of ToyHypeUSA.com, or you can use the links right below in the YouTube description. The Ecto-1 is packaged in a box, which you see here, with some beautifully done artwork showcasing the vehicle, with a New York City style logo in the back, as well as the Ghostbusters firehouse, which you guys see right here. In case you're wondering, the diorama behind you is from Diamond Select Toys Ghostbusters Select line. This was a build-your-own Ghostbusters firehouse playset, and it was offered before the pandemic, so it's pretty much too late to purchase it. I'm just using it as a backdrop. Here is a look at all sides. On the top here, you have an image of Ecto-1, as well as the Ghostbusters logo. On the sides, you have more images of the Ecto-1. Here is a look at the front. And of course, the back, it gives you a look at all the features. So here is a closer look at that. Here's a look at the Ecto-1. The doors open, movable parts. And the gurney slides out, which I'm going to be showing you guys. Since I don't have the O-ring style Ghostbusters figures, I can't show you the Ghostbusters Proton packs, as those come with the figures, so we're just going to have to wait until those come out. But just know that the Ecto-1, the Proton packs do fit on here, just as they do in the movie. So I'm going to take this out of the box now, which has no plastic, and let's take a closer look. Here is a look at inside the box. There is some minor assembly required. And here is a look at the top. You see that there are pieces missing, and the pieces are, I believe they're all located right here. But you do see the tires poking through the front there. The side. Here's a look at the front. And of course, we have the other side here. And here's a view of the back. So there are various parts of the Ecto-1 poking through the box. Again, Hasbro is still going plasticless on some of their collectibles. This is one of them. Here is your in-hand look at the Ecto-1. This is 1/18th scale, so it will be compatible with the upcoming O-ring style Ghostbusters figures that should be coming early next year, 2025. What I like about this is that the decals are already on, so the Ghostbusters logo are on both doors. And here is a closer look at this one. And here is a closer look at the other one for you guys. Very nicely done. On the back, you also have the Ghostbusters logo and the Ecto-1 license plate right there. And of course, the front. Nicely done headlights there, and the Ecto-1 license plate. Here's a look at all sides, the bottom, just so you guys can get an idea. And here is the top. The wheels are made of a soft plastic, and you can move it. So here's a closer look there. Originally, I thought the wheels were rubber. I was pretty excited because that would be a great little feature there, but apparently they are soft plastic. Here we have a look at all of the parts. These come in this bag here, which I showed you guys inside where it was inside the box. And you're going to be assembling this onto the Ecto-1. There are no instructions, so you're going to have to pay attention to the images on the box and just do it that way. I'm going to assemble this now, and let's take a closer look. Here is a look at final assembly for the Ecto-1. As there's no instructions, I had to use the box for a reference. And it was pretty simple to put everything on. No real challenge, really. Here is a look at all sides. Most of the assembly, it goes on top of the roof. So that was pretty simple. So look at all sides. And I want to show you guys a bird's eye view. The only part I wasn't positive of until the very end was where this part here goes, and that just snaps into the grooves, which are right over by these blue tubes here. But other than that, very easy to put together. This part swivels around, as you can see here. Here we have a look at the Ecto-1 with 3 of the passenger doors open, as well as the back. That door can open so you can take out the gurney. Here is a look at that. Here's a look at the doors. Just wanted to show you guys this part as well. And of course, we have the other side here. The driver's side door can also open. And they even went ahead and put some interior details of the doors, which I think is pretty cool. They didn't just leave it bare. So here is a closer look at that. And of course, you have all these really cool details here. And of course, on this door as well. Let's take a look at some of the interior details of the Ecto-1. Here is a closer look at the steering wheel. The steering wheel does not turn, unfortunately, but is very nicely done. And the seats, it looks like it can fit 3 O-ring style figures, if those of you that were wondering. On the other side, here is a look at these interior details, showing you guys this. The back seat has 2 seats facing each other, and here is a closer look at that. There's also some equipment that's inside. The gurney can be taken out, and here is a closer look at that. It does fold up, so you're just going to want to put the legs down, and there's your look there. It's also on wheels, so this can be moved. Again, this can be the spot to hold the proton packs, but since the O-ring style Ghostbusters figures have not yet been released, I cannot show this in this review. With the gurney removed, now I can show you guys the equipment that's back here. All of this is non-removable, so this is permanently inside. All this equipment back here, some buttons and things like that. Here is a look at the Ecto-1 along with some O-ring style G.I. Joes. Both Duke and Roadblock were offered in a 3-pack along with the Baroness in 2004, and Big Brawler and Tripwire were released in 2001 from Hasbro, in case anyone was wondering. Here is a look at Roadblock and Duke inside the front seats there. I think 3 figures would be a really tight fit. I'm not confident I can fit 3 figures in there, but it did look like it. Here is a look at Duke on the passenger seat there. Here we have another look at both figures in the front seats there. As I said earlier, the back seat can seat 2 figures. I am, however, having some difficulty putting these G.I. Joes in the back seats. They weren't really made to be put inside the Ecto-1, so I'm going to assume that the O-ring style Ghostbusters figures will be a lot easier to fit inside these back seats here. So for now, I'm just going to leave Tripwire like this. Here is another look at Tripwire and Big Brawler along with the Ecto-1 as well as the gurney here. Overall, the Ecto-1 is a great vehicle I think fans are going to love. Highly recommend you guys pick this up now. This is in stock at BigBadToyStore. Please use the hyperlinks off of ToyHypeUSA.com or check out the links in the YouTube description before you shop. Thank you very much. This works great with O-ring style figures, except for the back seat. You can't really put O-ring style G.I. Joes back there. And I even tried Duke and Roadblock. They also don't work. So we'll just have to wait and see if the O-ring style Ghostbusters are working better for this vehicle. Thank you again to Big Bad Toy Store for sending along for a review. I greatly appreciate it. This is Anthony Scott at ToyHypeUSA.com. Thanking you for watching this video. And stay tuned for more news and reviews.